Faith and courage, the divine combination for overcoming obstacles. In the journey of life, few tools are as powerful and transformative as faith and courage. Like a left right boxing combo, these virtues strike at the heart of every obstacle, breaking down walls that seem insurmountable. Faith in the Most High God or whatever divine form that you worship. The courage to take leaps. This shapes the foundation of spiritual success. And in these leaps, we are put in situations where success feels uncertain, that we truly discover the depth of divine support and the ancestral guidance pushing us towards victory. Though failure may greet us initially, persistence, powered by faith, brings triumphs that are not only monumental, but they are indeed divinely orchestrated. Learning to trust the invisible. Faith is the unwavering belief in what is unseen. It is trusting in the divine's plan when circumstances suggest otherwise. It is believing that the universe is conspiring for your greatest good, even when evidence points to failure. True faith requires releasing control and stepping into uncertainty with the belief that the Most High's hand will catch you, guide you, and uplift you. Faith is not passive. It is an active force that moves mountains and transforms destinies. The greatest breakthroughs in life come about when we lean fully into faith. Think about the heroes of ancient times, those who walked through fire, faced down giants, stepped into treacherous waters. Their victories were not born from mere human strength, but from hidden realm faith and divine guidance. Their faith transformed the impossible into the miraculous. That same power resides in each of us. It is a spiritual key, unlocking doors that fear and doubt keep closed. If you believe in the nature of the universe being a very matrix-like reality, you realize that courage propels us to take the leap of faith. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. Courage is standing firm when the world shakes around you, and you are declaring, I will not be moved. Courage is necessary because of the pathway of faith is strewn with obstacles. Society, it gets it all wrong in the primary educational system. It teaches us to be fearful, to conform, to not take risks. We have this fear of failure, rejection, loss. It pushes us into comfort zones and into an arena where true growth hasn't really quite taken place. But if you ignite your faith into action, you make the impossible possible. There's a spiritual court up there that we don't see in the hidden realm. And in the spiritual dimension that we don't see and we ignore, much of what goes on there shapes our reality. Our ancestors, those who came before us, dwell within the DNA in our bodies. Our struggles, our victories, our wisdom, our strength form the very fabric of who we are. And the presence of the ancestors is about genetic memory. They are spiritual advocates in the heavenly courts interceding on our behalf. When we step into battles armed with faith and courage, we do not stand alone. We are accompanied by a lineage that is rooting for our success. They whisper strength into our ears and our souls, and they guide us through intuition and spiritual signs. The ancestral support is powerful and profound. Recognizing their presence strengthens our resolve, reminding us that we are part of a continuum of resilience and victory. We have to learn to break free from society's false teachings. The matrix reality wants you to be trapped in the matrix. Modern society teaches fear and limitation. It promotes materialism, superficial success, and instant gratification. Worse still, it glorifies reckless spiritual practices. Those who may use magic or manipulative power without understanding the cosmic consequences. There's an epidemic of sacrificing integrity, morality, and even others in pursuit of quick results. But the true path to ultimate spiritual victory that is eternal and long-lasting is rooted in righteousness, patience, and trust in divine timing. Faith and courage teach us a different lesson. They advocate for slow, steady, and purposeful progression. They call for a life aligned with divine principles, where success is measured not just by worldly accolades, but by spiritual growth and fulfillment. You may have a higher rank in the 5D than you ever imagined. And so you must learn to reject what society is giving you and embrace the deeper, richer truths of the spirit. The moon loves to send confusions and illusions, casting shadows and half-truths that can lead us astray. Yet it is the gift of the high priestess that allows us to see through the trickster spirits and the smoke in the mirrors. Spiritual discernment is rare but vital. It is cultivated through deep intuition, connection with the divine, and a willingness to see beyond surface realities. The high priestess energy guides the faithful through deception, helping them discern truth from illusion and keeping them aligned with divine purpose. In this way, you can smash through the walls of the matrix. The role of failure is a part of spiritual growth. Failure is not the enemy, it is the forge where character is refined. Each setback on the path of faith is a lesson, a sharpening of spiritual perception. Failure teaches resilience, humility, and perseverance. When courage pushes us to act and faith sustains us in action, failure becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Moreover, each failure invites deeper spiritual inquiry. It causes us to seek the Most High, the Divine, more earnestly, to question our motives and to refine our strategies. It is in failure that we learn to listen more intently to divine direction. And I'm not telling you what religion to believe in. Your perception of the divine is your own personal truth. But we can develop testimonies of triumph that will inspire others. So look for the victory of faith and courage. Victory does not always arrive as we envision it. Sometimes it is internal. Sometimes it's about peace, strength, and spiritual maturity. Other times it manifests as external success, financial breakthrough, relationship healing, dream realization. Money is energy, and so no one is saying money is evil. It is the obsession with money that can become evil. But keep in mind that we can have testimonies that honor our ancestors, please the divine, and uplift our spirits. The victories are rewards of persistence. And money itself is energy that we can learn to manipulate and control because we're not meant to live in poverty or lack. That is fear. Our greatest spiritual victories can come quickly, but we need battles to test our belief and our strength. And this is where our spiritual fiber is developed. Courage and faith are not just virtues, they are spiritual keys, unlocking the doors to divine purpose and destiny. Each of us has a life mission. And when we combine courage and faith, this is the ultimate 1-2 combination for overcoming obstacles and getting victory. This reminds us that we're not alone, that our ancestors stand with us, and that the divine, whatever form it may take for you, is part of your faith challenge, because you will have to trust the things you cannot see. But when you embrace the faith in the unseen, and you embrace the courage to act despite fear, this is when you become your most powerful self. The world teaches us falsehoods all the time, but we must learn to rise above that to the eternal truth. Our failures will fortify us against adversity, and we can achieve victories that echo through generations. We will one day become the ancestors. In the end, the greatest battle is spiritual, and the greatest victory is alignment with divine will. When we move in faith and courage, we align ourselves with the highest power, tapping into the strength of those who came before us and the guidance of the one who is eternal. This spiritual key is the divine combination that knocks down every obstacle, kicks down every door, and opens the path to true greatness. Remember, in the future, this mortal form you've existed in is probably already gone. But you will always continue to live on generation after generation, and your energy will live on eternally. So never lose faith, never become despondent, because all of this has a purpose. It is for your spirit's highest education, and you will continue to incarnate into newer and newer forms, and you will explore many different star systems. You have a lot to do, so get to work.